Here today. I'd just like to say a very quick thank you to you all for making it out on this breezy Melbourne winter's day. To any of the interested buyers here today, all the very best of luck with your bidding, and to any of the underbidders, commiserations in advance. Now, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Might move over this side, I think, Johnny. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer I can indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits any major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate that the vendor will very simply be vendor bid, and of course by law only I as the auctioneer today have the right to place that bid on behalf of the vendor. Attached to the contract of sale is the section 32. We have had this on display for the last half an hour, and if you have taken the time to read through it, you'll see it does confirm. Ray White, as the vendor's estate agent here today, is selling what is formally described as lot 226 on Planar Subdivision 006430, which is of course more commonly known to yourself and I as Unit 1 at 46 Eleebana Avenue here in Hughesdale. In a moment's time, when I do call for your bidding, we'll be asking for a deposit equal to 1/10 of the purchase price, 10%. We'll get a down payment today, perhaps $5,000 or $10,000, transferred electronically into our trust account, and the balance of that 10% can be paid on Monday. If you are a first-time auction attendee, to place a bid is very simple. Thankfully in Victoria, no need to register your bidding, so if you do want to come down on your morning walk after you've had your coffee and buy yourself the property, all you've got to do is put your hand in the air and be ready to pay a $5,000 or $10,000 deposit in a few moments' time. The way that we'll be selling the property is by calling it down 3 times. On the first, second, third and final call, when the contract hits my hand like so, the property will be sold. And at that point, buyers, no late bids can or will be accepted, so it's really important to make sure you get your bids in nice and early before the contract hits my hand. As is always the case with a public auction in Victoria, if we do fall short of the vendor's reserve price, it'll be that highest bidder and the highest bidder only that will be invited inside into the nice warm interior of the property to sit down and exclusively negotiate at the vendor's reserve price. We won't be allowed to speak to anybody else except the highest bidder until they've given it the first right of refusal at the vendor's reserve. We know that if you make it to that position, irrespective of what the price is, you've already given yourself an 80% chance of buying the property. So an incredibly strong fighting chance to put yourself in with, and that's definitely where you want to be at the end of today's auction, buyers. And what's not to love about this particular property? The moment I walked in, I can't fault it. I'm looking for the mistakes that they've made as a developer, and I simply can't fault it. From fence to fence, the attention to detail is absolutely second to none. It's been done absolutely perfectly. Little things. I just said to Jack a moment ago, I bet this developer is either a builder or he knows somebody very closely that's a builder, and he said, how did you know that? I said, it's the small bits of attention to detail. It's the power point in the laundry up on the roof, which is there for the dryer, that the average punter just doesn't think about. It's the plumbed-in tap above the stove to fill your pots and pans without lugging water across the kitchen, that the average builder doesn't think about. It's all of these small things, the attention to detail, that make this development so unique above all of the others, ladies and gentlemen. The period charm just smacks you in the face the moment you walk through the front door, with the warmth of the timber flooring, with the high ornate ceilings, excuse me, the beautifully renovated bathrooms, the ensuite, and obviously the central bathroom there as well, the plantation shutters, all wrapping up and complementing it very, very nicely indeed. You can see the gardens, the fences all painted, really from fence to fence. There's not a thing to do but move in and enjoy the property in a few months' time. We know that renovated properties are performing better than they ever have before, ladies and gentlemen, because people simply don't want to go through the process of trying to build at the moment. They don't want to deal with potential bankruptcies and delays and things like that in an uncertain economic landscape. So buying the finished product certainly comes at a premium in this time. Location-wise, well, we're really just a short drive or a little walk away from Hughesdale or Oakley Station. You can take your pick from here, buyers. Oakley Central probably being your closest shopping precinct just there. Absolutely incredible shopping hub through there. One of the best in the southeast of Melbourne, no doubt about that. And if you're going just a little bit further down the road, you'll find yourself at Chadstone Shopping Centre. It's just a no time at all, ladies and gentlemen. It really is a convenient little location. location, family-based location. You're looking at the street, and whilst there has been some tasteful development like this one here, you're not seeing the unruly development that has taken hold of Glen Ira through Murrumbeena and Carnegie, with multi-floor subdivisions and apartment buildings going up in quiet residential streets. It really is what Carnegie and Murrumbeena felt like 20 years ago. Hughesdale's got a really nice family vibe to it, a great place to raise a family. Hughesdale Primary School just down the road, a really, really convenient location for one lucky buyer here today. Buyers, what is the market doing? Nobody knows the answer to this. Just when I thought I was starting to understand what the market was doing, I've decided I have no idea. But there seems to be one thing that most people can agree on. Whether there's one more interest rate rise, whether there's two more interest rate rises, no one really knows. But there certainly doesn't feel like there's going to be another 10 or 11. Which is where we were sitting at this time last year. People had no idea how far it was going to go this time last year. The banks are already calling it, the media's already calling it, that the market has bottomed out and it is starting to grow again. Yes, it's been driven a little bit by the fact that there's not a lot for sale, but it's never going to be easy to buy a nice property like this one, ladies and gentlemen. Dig deep. Understand it's not about timing the market, but time in the market. And with that, buyers, best of luck to you. We'll put it across to you now. 1 at 46 Eleebana Avenue, Hughesdale. In your hands, buyers, for a fair, reasonable start. Who'd like to bid us away here today?
126.
126. Best of luck to you there. Nice strong start. $1,260,000 a bid now. At $1.26 million a bid, we'll go for a rise of 10. 126 a bid now. Do we say 27? At $1,260,000 a bid. At 1.26 a bid now. Call for a rise of 10 from there if we can. Buyers at 260 the bid. At $1,260,000. I'll call it down 3 times. 7's the bid. Do we say 80? 80's the bid. 280 now. Do we say 90? At 128 the bid. At $1,280,000 a bid. 290 in the rise if you'd like to come back now. At $1,280,000. I'll call it down 3 times for you. At 1.28 the bid. 29, 29, 3 on the market. Won't be going inside. 1.3 the bid now. At $1,300,000 a bid. At 1.3, fairly bid and offered on the market and selling. Non-referral auction today, buyers at $1.3 million a bid. First call now, 1.3. 5. So we go to 10, 3, 1. 305 I've got. 115. 15. I've been strong bidding, sir. 315 to bid. Happy to roll in 5s for you if you like, sir. Do we say 20? 315 to bid now. Do we say 320? At $1,315,000. 315 the bid now. 20 here. Do we go 30? 30's the bid against you now. $1,330,000. Nice strong bidding at $1,330,000 to bid. At 1.33 we're bid. Barely bid and offered, I might add. At 1.33 the bid now. Do we say 35? At $1,330,000 to bid. First time now. 1.33 with our starters on the right. On the market and selling. Second time now. 1.33 the bid. Third call. 134. 50. Is that 5,000 or 35? 1,350,000. At $1,350,000 to bid now. At 1.35 we're bid here. Do we say 3.6? I reckon those $10,000 increments are the smart money. 350 to bid here. At $1,350,000 with our starter. First time now, 1.35. Second time.
2.5.
352.5. 60. 60. Thank you. At 60 the bid. 360. At $1,360,000. 1.36 is the bid with our starter. At $1,360,000 on the market. First time now. 1.36 the bid. Second time now. 1.36. Third call. At $1.36 million the bid. We all done. All silent. On the market and selling. 360 the bid. Do we try another 2.5 there, Jin? 1. 365. 365. 365's the bid now. 1,365,000. Remaining with our starter here at 1.365. If you're leaving your run to the last minute, it looks like now's the time to speak. On the market and selling at $1,365,000 a bid. First time now, 1.365. Second time, 1,365,000. Third call now, 365. Are we definitely out? Are you sure? How about 500? No? Thank you very much for your attendance. Commiserations to you. At 365 over here, across the road. If there's any interest there, now's the time to speak on the third and final call we sell at $1,365,000 on the market. First call now, 1.365. Second call, 1,365,000. Third call now, all done, all silent at 1.365. Let's start by giving the underbidders a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Commiserations and thank you for your attendance. At 365 the bid, first, second, third call now. We are selling, sold.
Yes.
Congratulations to the highest bidder. Commiserations once more to our underbidders. Thank you very much for your attendance.